Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Dissidia. You know exactly who I am, so without further ado, we'll be moving on. This time around, we'll be covering the Moogle shop and the last of Lightning's chapter, which is actually fairly short. So I took the liberty of not editing out anything. I won't actually be buying anything in the Moogle shop, because the really valuable items is outside our range right now. And the items I could buy, while useful, it's not something I particularly enjoy using, so I won't be buying them. I'll also be making sure to pick up all of the free skills. So all of the weapons in the Moogle shop is something we are going to want at some point. And the accessories I've already made my opinion clear of. These are the summon stones, and I will rarely be using them. I'll try to avoid them if I can. And the last options were just skills. But I use skills to gain Cooper points, so why would I buy them? Rosetta stones are something you can trade in to get extra accessory slots, as the Moogle so kindly tells us. They are somewhat hard to come by right now, so I won't be wasting them on Lightning, because she's not a character I plan on playing a lot. The title of this video should probably be The Failure of Cicero, because I don't play particularly well sometimes. Not that I display my failure that well in this fight. It actually goes fairly decent.
Not even worth my time.
So, let's talk about the stages themselves, as I'm just beating on this guy and I will obviously win. So the stages from the stages in Dissidia is taken from various points in the mainline Final Fantasies. And this one is from Final Fantasy III. But since it'll be a while since we cover Final Fantasy III, I'll just be shutting up about it.
That wasn't too bad of a fight. No matter how many you take down, more spring up. This is bad. Doubt they could have gotten past this many.
So it's implied that we are separated from the rest of the Dissidia cast, and that means I don't actually have any assist characters, so I can't use the assist gauge at all. This is going to compound on some of the issues I'm going to have. But for now, I'll just be equipping this new attack, which I'm not really good at using. And if I could just get done with equipping new attacks. Alright, so I'm also equipping a new ability, which is the speed boost. It's not going to be a great boost right now, but it is worth equipping, since I have nothing else to equip. And so the failure begins. I think.
My blade will fix that.
Yeah, so Ruin is an attack that shoots out 3 projectiles, the timing of which you can decide by how quickly you press the attack button. You also have to manually aim up or down with it, so like I did the first time I used it, I just shot it straight up. Normally the attacks and combos in Dissidia is just mashing the button. But Ruin means that I actually have to aim it. Also, Ruin has the property of giving you the ability to chase an opponent, but it's not all projectiles that let you do that for some reason.
Who are you watching?
Kane. Also, I'm just trying to show off the air duel thing. As you can see, once I've sent an opponent flying, I can chase after them and then initiate either a bravery attack or an HP attack. Bravery attacks will allow me to continue the chain, and HP attack will end the duel and deal HP damage.
Too bad of a fight.
Right, so don't just evade attacks apparently, which means you will have to use block. And well, let me show you why blocking isn't that great of an idea. Actually, I can't remember if it's this fight or the next fight, but I think it's this fight. After I hobble on a little bit. Huh. Alright, so Van's Windburst has sort of a gravity well to it, and you'll still be sucked around while doing an attack, like a Razor Gale, and that can screw up your aim sometimes, if there's an object in the way.
That wasn't too bad of a fight.
But anyways, as I was saying, blocking. Blocking is a tool to be used to make it easier to launch a counterattack. Of course, this is provided that the enemy actually attacks to begin with. And since we are still in some of the... we are still in the tutorial land of the game, enemies aren't exactly very aggressive. Fucking Vaughn. Come on, Vaughn, just... yeah. Also, sometimes, well not sometimes, but some attacks will stagger you, even if you block them. So you sort of have to memorize which attacks staggers you, and which don't. And obviously you cannot block HP attacks at all. Unless you're a certain character. But that's getting ahead of ourselves. So now I actually have the killing blow on Vaughn. But now I have to hit him. So they I will become very dodgy in the later game, and it's beginning to show right now. As you can see, I'm having some trouble to actually engage on Vaughn. And I don't actually have an assist to help me aim, or to lock him down. And just, yeah, the gravity well of the Windburst dragged me just out of range. So I hit the column instead of Vaughn. Also, while you're launching an air duel, if an opponent lands on the ground, you will still do the attack, but the air duel will be cancelled. Anyways, I finally nail him. And that's sort of the issue I have with Dissidia. You can hit with all your bravery attacks as much as you want, but if you can't hit that HP attack and finish the fight, then there's really no point to it. And that's why I kinda like the assist system that was introduced in Duodecim. Because it can help you lock down enemies. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit too fast.
Kane. You made it out. What about the rest of them? Vaughn, Tifa. Bartz! Someone got him?
Yes.
Bartz, stay with us.
Kane, you... Why did you...
What?
Alright, so we're going to fight Kane. Kane can be a bit of a troublesome opponent. He is one of the stronger characters that was introduced in Dissidia.
Forgive me. I have no choice.
Oh.
What are you doing? You're mine!
What is Kane doing? So Kane is from Final Fantasy IV, and in the original game, he had sort of a tendency to betray the party. Several times, in fact. So of course he also betrays the party here. But I think I do fairly well in this fight against him. Kane is also rather aggressive in his counterattacks, especially if you smash him into the ground or a wall. Kane is actually one of my favorite characters to play as. Mainly because he has one of the most broken HP attacks in the game, at least in my opinion. But the interesting thing about Kane is that he is from a game where characters didn't really have many unique attacks. Really, the only unique attack he has is the jump attack, because he's a Dragoon. So they had to be somewhat inventive with him. And I think they nailed him pretty spot on. I'll be talking more about Kane in depth as we get a chance to play him later on. And I just got the X mode to finish off. Because Kane is a full betrayer, and he should be exterminated with the most extreme prejudice. Well, if I can actually hit with my HP attack. And there we go. Get out of here, Kane. And with that, we're done.
Oh, if it isn't our double-crossing young disturber of the peace. Tell me, how many friends whom you've betrayed does that now make?
What? Kane!
This may be well worth hunting. I shall pursue him for the time being.
Suit yourself. A mannequin army will soon sweep across the very place we stand. I needn't bother lifting my blade against the likes of you. The dolls have served their purpose better than you could know. They may have their imperfections, but they are more than capable of defeating you.
Says who?
Most of your friends have already departed. You'd best enjoy what precious time you have left.
Departed? What's that supposed to mean?
Mannequins are merciless. They know only how to deliver death and destruction. from which there can be no return. I suspect that we shall not see one another again. Fare thee well, soldier of Cosmos.
And with that, we are done with Lightning's chapter. Finally! Well, not quite. So for some reason this text scroll is actually something you have to press a button for to advance. We also got a new report. And reports are something I will not talk about until much later. But don't worry, I'll remember to bring it up when it becomes important. But I do think I show it off. Or maybe I don't. It's been a while. So, new character time. And unfortunately, well, it's fucking Bond, man. God damn it.